Well, it's been said that if President Obama is reelected, that America would be totally socialist state. Well, let's see if we can qualify that. We have with us today Ilya Katz. He's a former political refugee from the Soviet Union who's now a U.S. citizen and part-time college professor, and came to America over 35 years ago. And the core of his lecturing and time in front of people is to warn us of the track that we are on. So Ilya, nice to have you. Where are you calling from today?
Thank you. Well, I'm calling from Florida, and I like Florida much better than Siberia. Well, in Russia, I was one of the million slaves who was forced to build Babel Tower of socialism.
Wow.
But personally, I prefer Pisa Tower of capitalism. It's lean, but still staying firmly, and I hope it will stay a long time ago. My main profession today, I'm a political satirical writer. I'm using my sense of humor to go to the brain of the people, and if I can enlighten them, I will be very, very happy. Because I have absolutely unique experience of both worlds. World of slavery and world of freedom. It could be very useful, particularly today in the time that's such important for our country decisions. My advice, please stick to capitalism, because from socialism there is no way back, as there is no way back to solid meat through a meat grinder. It is very difficult to come back to freedom if you lose a freedom. Take Russia. Russia has more natural resources than any other country. It is the richest country in the world by their possibility. Look at this, what communists made for quite a historically short time. For 70 years, they destroyed spirit of the people, the spirit of entrepreneurship. I left Russia not because I need a big, fat American hamburger. No, I left Russia because I was impressed with American exceptionalism. And America did not invent exceptionalism. Exceptionalism invented America. Socialism did not invent togetherness, but togetherness and equality invented socialism.
Now you're seeing, you're seeing a tremendous similarity of the road that we are now on and the road that you once lived on.
Yes, of course. People who will see our slogan can go back to 2,000 years ago, to Roman Empire. They can go also to see some slogan to Russian Revolution, to what's happened in Germany, what's happened in Italy. By the way, when I hear now similar, very well-known tunes, we are together, we will win, you cannot do alone. You know how to translate togetherness? On Italian language, it's called fascio. You understand where we are going now. But my motto, he who has learned how to bite won't lick. I suffer, I survive, and I don't want to come back to this togetherness which I left 36 years ago.
Okay, so what similarities, Ilya, do you see right now, perhaps your opinion of the American economy when we're so upside down financially?
Well, if you want me to tell the story about all mistakes for 100 years in 5 minutes, it will be difficult. But similarity, then it's principle. American principle than a self-sufficient, proud, independent, and responsible person working his sweat hardly, and he has a right for the fruits of his labor. The same taught us our father, founding father, the same taught us Bible. But redistribution, it is a robbery. So it does not matter. What is a fair? Who will decide what is a fair? Lenin, Vladimir Lenin, who was the leader of the Bolshevik, he said, rob what was robbed before. What we hear today, these ugly millionaires and billionaires. Well, I can give you a few names of the billionaires who gave billions to good cause, to our education, to our medicine, who were lighthouses of our society. We have no right to disgrace them. And this is American style. If one family, one person, which is a drop in the big ocean of our nation, will be happy, will be achiever, will be, get success, millions of the drops will be considered all happy nation, but not the other way around.
Okay.
So from individual to common goods, not from common goods, particularly as described by our leaders. This is a principal difference between two societies. And now I can see our society moving very far to socialism. Why? Government tell us how to bring our children. I'm talking about family court. Family court did not respect Constitution, did not respect Bible. It is no equality between father and mother in the court. So it's tool just of destruction of our family. And what is the basis of our state, of our society? Of course, family. The great philosopher Roger Bacon said 400 years ago, love to your country starts in the family. What kind of love to the country if in black families, 3/4 of the children born out of the wedlock? Lot of troubles in Spanish family, lot of troubles in white American family, in any family. And this is disaster. It is the base of our society. Now, education, who said we're supposed to teach children something about breastfeeding, about in the first class? Who said we have to teach our children of achievement and alphabet of homosexuality? Why they need this? How about then our mayor Bloomberg said you have no right to drink big bottle of soft drink? Well, people will drink 3 smaller bottles. Big deal.
And where will it stop?
So I will tell you, freedom as a sausage. They bite piece by piece, and later you can see it is no sausage. Socialism promised a pie in the sky, but it's hooked on a leash, so that people get the leash and miss the pie. This is the main idea. There are a little cheeses in socialism trap. I know about it. Mostly whole with it. And what I can tell to our president, when engineer starts to looking for new ways, sometimes train will derail, because everything is new idea. It is a long forgotten past. We already heard this tune. And I would like to tell you only one thing.
Well, I got to go. Hurry quick.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Just say no.
Ilya, thank you, and best to you, and thank you for your passion and speaking out. God bless you, my friend.